Live now. Okay, good day everyone. This is Cetro and I'm welcoming you to Cetro's vlog, to Deep Challenge platform, to all the platforms that we are live streaming this night. And as usual, I have beside me my most scintillating pepperoni sugarlicious hot baby girl.
Yes, it's a pleasure to have you around on the live stream this night. It's going to be an interesting one as we are considering the place of character in the workplace. As in, it's really a topic I'm actually interested in. And if you're there, you like to join in the conversation, please kindly come, Mr. Secretary. Please let's have the what's it called? Let's have the link to join us in the studio. Yes, the place of character in the workplace. That's what we're considering. So you're welcome on board tonight.
To start with, I usually will want us to go through a little bit of a story. You imagine that an organization that is counting into billions of dollars in terms of capital invested in their whatever solutions they want to provide to challenges in the world, and they are recruiting for the best of the best in the labor market. What should they be looking for? Should they be paying more attention to skills, ability to do whatever is needed for that role, or the character of the man behind the skill? Today, we are going to be looking at character in workplace environment, especially. A lot has been discovered that a lot of character valuation were missing out during the process of recruitment. And as such, most organizations have ended up employing intelligently brilliant persons in terms of skills. But when it comes to character formation, they are owing federal government.
Okay, what will be opening our episode today is this word we want you to take so important. It says talent opens the door for you, but character tells of how long you're going to stay in the room. So that's just the summary of all what we're considering today. Talent does what opens the door, but character decides how long you're going to be staying in the room. Yes, in the workplace. So let's get at it. We've seen so many brilliant chaps, so many brilliant talents. They'll succeed at the interview. They'll succeed at what all the stages of the interviews, and they are hired into an organization. But when they are under pressure and the going gets tough, you will now see that it's talents that are not even up to them. Like maybe they are not the sharpest, they are not the most brilliant, they are not the most outspoken in the room, but these people have character, they have integrity. The question of character and integrity is character is all about what's it called? Your talent is all about competence, and that is usually what is really on the table during the hiring process. Can you do this job? What can you do? Can you do this job very well? Is it qualified to do this job? We hire based on that. So when you're now hired, what makes you stay longer in that room and get promoted is, can we trust you with more? Yes, that's the question that character answers. Competence only answers the question, can you do this? So we hire you, we employ you. But when it comes to growth, your growth and your the level of years you're going to stay in that organization, we're going to be asking questions. Can we trust you with more? Are you honest? How are you with information? Will you just divulge sensitive information to those that ought not to know about the company's information? So we're going to be thinking, can we trust you with more? How are you with respect? Do you treat every other person's time, dignity, their perspective with the belief that they matter, irrespective of their position or their title? Do you treat everybody with an altar of honor and respect? Yes. Are you accountable? Do you own up to whatever you do that is wrong? These are characters that we come by every day at the workplace. Accountability. Are you accountable? Do you own up to your flaws or to your success or to whatever you do, or do you keep passing the game or to passing the blame? I mean, you say, okay, I'm not the one, or you keep doing this. So that's what we're considering today. A lot more. I've said of integrity. Integrity is the integral part of you, who you are. Do you know this thing? When nobody is watching you, your character simply means who you are. When no one is watching, when no one is grading you, when no one is scoring you, who you are.
And even when you are not acting,
Yes.
when you are not acting and you are in your safe space, you are in your zone, you are in that layer of yours that you do not need anybody's permission to be exactly this way or that
That
way.
way.
Your real self manifestation is what we call character.
So that's character.
So character is actually that personality of yours that you end up dating, wearing perfume on, wearing the nice Gucci watch on, and presenting yourself either knowingly or unknowingly to people that you feel or might not feel that they are watching. That is character. But whenever the opportunity comes for you to shape yourself and present yourself in one way, which is what we call packaging,
a reputation.
that is not character.
Reputation is what how people perceive you to be based on what they've seen or heard about you. But note this today, reputation can be accurate, it can be exaggerated, and it can simply be wrong. And let me tell you one thing, you can actually keep on having a good reputation for a season, but be sure if that reputation is not akin, it's not aligned with your real character, that character gap is really going to speak up for you in the shortest of time. Do you know what? Because character is the root, reputation is only the shadow it casts. So you can just be covering up and say, oh, I built the reputation, and the reputation can actually be outdated. Reputation is built over time. Yes, just like goodwill in accounting is built with lots of grace, lots of energy, lots of work. It can be outdated, it can be exaggerated, it can be accurate, and it can actually be false. But be sure that however your reputation is for now, if it's not aligned, really aligned with your character, it's just for a season. Your character is the root. It's going to really push out who you are. And once that reputation is damaged, that's all. The reputational damage, that's why you see that companies will pay whatever they need to pay with for to maintain their goodwill. When you talk of goodwill in accounting, they as in it's an asset. You just have to keep it, and that's it.
And in this world of HR, I can tell you I've seen a whole lot that if I begin to share my experiences with you in terms of character vis-a-vis skill, ability to perform tasks and perform it very fast, accurately, and oh my God, I have come across numerous talents that are so good as in they are so good at KPIs, they are on point when it comes to performance on the job, they are so top notch. But the aspect of their life that has made them never to be recommended for promotion is on the space of character. In fact, majority of them, their character flaws were so much that by the time you deduct whatever they have aggregated in job performance, tax performance, and the likes, they will be owing the organization. I'm saying like they've scored like 56, 59 in terms of performance, job performance. Only by the time you bring character into it, they might be having like minus 25, minus 70. And that was one of the reasons that, okay, there is this particular one that I witnessed, and it was unbelievable. I might not be able to share it now so that the person involved might not be watching this and is thinking about it. Okay, there's another one that I can codedly release that to you. I've seen in a scenario whereby there is this brilliant chap working with company A. Let's just take it as company A. And in that same company A, they've just brought in a fresher that is to come in. The fresher was coming in with very good knowledge exposure to Excel and the likes, but she needs to understudy this other lady that was already doing that job there. When it comes to ability to perform a task, she was outstanding in it. But my dear, immediately there was the introduction of a new chap to understudy her. The character manifestation was totally different. You could see maybe there is this competitive jealousy spirit that started manifesting. Every and anything that the other lady does, she must complain about it, to the extent that she made sure that she frustrated that lady until the lady was moved to another department.
And what she doesn't know is that you are never successful without a successor.
No, the good thing was that how the story ended was that, unknown to her, that she was actually being monitored. She was actually being monitored to see, okay, it's like this particular lady, she doesn't want
Succession plan.
anybody that, what's it called? She doesn't want anybody to have knowledge of what she knows. She's not ready to pass on the knowledge. And in HR, there is a space for what? The ability to delegate, to younger cadre of staff, ability to relate very well, because that's where the concept of 360-degree, what's it called, performance measurement criteria comes in. Come and see what every other colleagues were rating her for, because she knows the job very well. She will deliver. But my dear, when it comes to anything around that workspace, she's not just tolerant. She's not tolerable at all. At the end of the day, she ended up losing that job.
Okay.
So that is why the first statement that we started with, we say that what? Talent will open the door for you. But what determines how long you will stay within the confines of that open door? My brother, my sister, it is not your ability to calculate. We have calculator. It is not your ability to perform magic with Excels. It is not your ability to tell us about figures and go into the nitty-gritty of how the stock value and the likes of that is going pari passu with your business proposal. It is that your character, that when your certificate is taken to one side, who are you? How do you talk to people? How do you relate with colleagues? And another aspect that surprises me is that a lot of persons, when they get into the workspace, they do not really know what it takes for them to earn promotion. And that's why I'm going to the other aspect of it. Character will get you employed. Competence will get you employed. But character will determine your promotion. I repeat, competency will get you what? It will help you to land that remote job. Just like Deep Talent is advertising for remote jobs, the best of the best, to work for companies in the what's it called? In the global north and blah blah blah. Oh, yeah. Your competency will land you the job. But what will determine whether the organization is going to consider you for promotion or place more responsibility under your care, under your watch, is your character. And funny enough, a lot of persons do not have this character. A lot of us have bad character to work, that most of the time you refer to yourself as I instead of we. You do not have team spirit. Inability to have team spirit is one of the, I wanted to say baddest. It's one of the worst character that any human being, any talent can display in an organization, unless if you are working in a fish market in the open, where nobody actually is part of your team, just you and the fishes, which I believe is not possible. Now, what happened is that when you see someone that is stuck, he or she knows the job, yet he is not being promoted. Most of the time, calm down before you start casting aspersion. The character flaws might be more than meets the eye. So,
Okay.
if you are
Yes,
there,
that
you can drop some of your comments with respect to these character flaws that you've seen in any organization that you've worked with before.
yes. So another one is credibility,
Good.
ability to for people to be able to take you based on your word. Like they've studied you over time and they know that no, if talent A or Z says this, that's it. So they'll be able to give you more. You are credible, you're reliable, you're truthful, you are honest. That's honesty, truthfulness. Do you understand? Like it's not that, but most persons in the real workspace don't have it. Some persons just package. Like there was this guy that was doing
package
there,
credibility.
there was this guy that was doing is that not why we had fraud? Is there not this case of this American company that they employ the best of brilliant sharps and all the likes? And what
Whoa.
you give me? Tell me something. Wow.
It's so nice.
So happy to have you in me here. Wow.
Hello, Nuvimi.
Hi, friend.
Wow. Wow.
How are you tonight?
It's been ages.
Hello, Nuvimi. Can you hear us? Wow, I
Network.
think our network there.
So-
okay, thank God she's here. She will join us.
So we're talking credibility, honesty, and all the like. So some persons, there was this case of this guy that goes out helping people, like, and he goes out to like even people that are going through terrible situations, like they are working, that's their workplace. Some they are pushing what's it called? Selling, pushing
Wheelbarrows.
wheelbarrows. Some are selling, hawking, doing that. So he would just test them with some things just about honesty. So he would go with a pack of money, he would drop the money. The cameras would be watching and say, look at me, look at me. So he would drop the money there. You now say, his own money. You now say, he will call the person, it's this space or it's this Uber. I say, oh, look at your money. He say, yes, it's my money. It's my
kept it
money.
there.
I kept it there. It's the, hey, and the person is suffering. The guy actually came with that test so that if the person is actually honest, he's going to give that person money and he's going to establish that person in a trade. So many people feel this. So many. That's why I said so many. It's right there at their various workplaces, except for one woman. One woman, he gave the woman the money. The woman said, "It's not mine." I think he said, "Wow, wow." So let's say like 2 or 1 in 10. It's just like that.
Now, the question is, have you ever watched a brilliant person, a brilliant chap? Have you ever watched a brilliant chap destroy his or herself on the basis of character? Let me give you an example. There was actually this professor, a very well-renowned prof in a particular university here in Nigeria. He was so brilliant that when he stands to talk, every other professor usually bow because they can see someone highly cerebral. But lo and behold, the character that he has built over the years, that he has refused to check on, to place check on, that character checked him out at the apex of his career. What happened? It was one brisk morning when an ordinary innocent cleaner, yeah, innocent cleaner, was cleaning the office, not knowing that this professor has a character or have a character that cannot see what they call skirt. Yeah, with all the PhD, with all the accolade, with all the numerous universities that he has been to, he grabbed this cleaner and almost raped this cleaner. It was in the process that the cleaner shouted and created a scene. That was what led to the expulsion of this so-called professor from the higher institution. So what am I trying to say? This one was a real scenario. It was in our newspaper across Nigeria and the lights on TV. What that simply tells us is that most of the time, people are paying attention to the part that is highly needed, especially the corporate world. The interview questions, the test is all
Excellent.
centered around
Competence.
competency, but little attention is paid to character. Newbie me, is your sound very okay
It,
now?
it's better now. Thank you, first
Uh,
and foremost. I was so excited. Thank you for the love and the excitement. I miss you guys so much.
wow. We would
I
have loved.
apologize to you for the technical difficulty that we're having. I had to like restart it again. Um,
Wow.
but what you're saying is so important. Character counts, right? Especially as we're moving into this new age with automation you know, and literally machines are doing the jobs. Uh, they're not doing and they're even polite. I mean, did you guys hear how like AI was complaining. There was an AI site, and the AI was complaining about how rude people are. I'm like, dang. And then they ended up, I guess people were reading it, and then AI decided to have their own language. So now people can't read the reviews. But the point is, character counts, character development, and integrity. You know, like I remember when I was younger, one of my mentors said, explain integrity as the way is the way you act even when no one is looking,
Mhm.
period. You know what I'm saying? The way you behave. So right now, you're right. And globally, spiritually, um, it's so imperative, especially where Africa is sitting right now. Africa is the future. And especially with all these wonderful youth. Like currently, I was listening to another ministry, and they were saying how the youth in the West, especially in America, man, they don't even the young people, they don't even want to work. They're getting paid $15 an hour and up. They don't want to come in. They call in late. They don't show up. They feel entitled. They want to go from point A to point Z. You know what I'm saying? And be, but there
That's it.
step. There's a step. There's a, you know what I mean? There's steps, and like you're saying, the delegation, learning to work as a team member. And I think it's so important. There's so many people, especially African Americans and ones who want to come to back home to Africa, but they also have to check their mental, emotional, psychological, spiritual, you know, ways
Well,
that they behave and not infest or infect what's happening in Africa. And I say the same thing to the African youth. Do not copy the West. This is why we're where we're at. Okay. Be the opposite. If anybody, that's all I got to say. We just end up having a party for His Majesty's birthday, and His Majesty Haile Selassie was a great
wow,
example for everybody. He was
wow.
also the Minister of Education in Ethiopia. So if anyone want to know how to behave, diplomatic, smart, it's not too far. Try looking at the way he has done it. And Ibrahim Touré is kind of like an example of that. Is the modern example of that. So people, guys, young people who are listening, young adults, Africa has an opportunity to walk on a good foot, the right foot, for what God has entailed for them. Those shall be last shall be first. So let's first have our great character and be a solution to the world's problems. So I love that you're putting this up there and how important this message is.
Wow. Thank you so very much, Nubimi. That's a wonderful one here. Is this your chat?
Yes,
Yes.
this is our
Yeah.
other. Yeah, this is our
But
other
your
channel.
WhatsApp, it's not working. Been trying to reach you on WhatsApp.
Oh, you
Yes.
know why? Okay,
Mhm.
my WhatsApp does work. I just put it away. I have a whole nother WhatsApp phone. You know what I mean? And
Wow.
it's
Ah,
up to
please reach
me.
out to us on the
I
one that is
will.
working.
I have to
We
make sure at
miss
least to
you.
check my WhatsApp once a day. I
Wow.
just I just kind of segregate it from my other phones. You know what I mean? Because it's just WhatsApp takes so much memory and stuff. But I will stay in contact. I will check. I My apologies for not
Because
knowing. My apologies for not knowing what's up on WhatsApp.
yeah, because we need to update you on several things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so much we've tried to reach out to you.
You.
So please let's know when it will be convenient for us to have that chat. Is well needed so that you know what is happening. What's up?
Yes, exactly. What's up? What's that? Now, I have a friend that I would like to guide your way. Now, she is a phenomenal hard worker. Currently, she's working in a mental health facility as a manager. But
Hmm.
her situation is they've got her doing so much work for the less pay, and but she's such a great her worker. Her name is Jasmine, just a great manager type, and she has
Wow.
some mission ministry organization connections in Nigeria, and her goal is to really want to come to Nigeria and work with the youth and help, with the emotional regulations that that they're going through. You know what I mean? She's gifted. So I definitely big up to Miss Jasmine. I'll definitely connect you guys with her. I've been
Wow.
telling her about you guys, and yeah, let's make it happen because Cetros, y'all been putting in the work, and I just love the phenomenal networks that you make. And
Wow.
so
Thank you so very much. We'll look forward to that connection
thank
because we treasure all connections at this point in time. And talking about connection and partnering, we are open to partner with several other persons that can positively impact the life of our African youth. Nubimi is belong you joined this stream. We are partnering with a brand called Deep Talent. Deep Talent Platform. DeepTalentPlatform.com. They are into what's it called? Remote jobs placement. They are helping to employ or connect African talent graduates from Africa and the rest of the global south. They help
wow.
they help them in getting jobs in the global north, the UK, US, Canada, and Australia. So instead of the youth from Africa or from any of this global south, instead of them migrating to other countries, they just help them to get remote jobs in finance, compliance, tech, and the like. Operations right here in the continent. So what that means is that there is no need for them to travel. There
Mm.
is no need for them to leave our very warm Africa to go into the refrigerator of the United States of America that is so cold, and Canada that is like the freezer of the world.
Mm-hmm.
they
Exactly.
can just they can just retain their space in Africa and any other part of the world that they are in, and they get paid, paid, better payment salary while they still live in their country. And you know what? They
That's
get
a great wow.
they get the juicy part of it, the benefit of exchange rate, so they can live large like Akim in coming to America.
Exactly. And not only live large like a king, but make good financial impact. Because it's one thing to live large like a king, but make impact in your community. And like
Yes,
you guys always do, help
yes,
others. When you get blessed, help others. This is a phenomenal
Yeah.
program. Big up to Deep Talent Platform.
Yeah.
Like you said, because the whole displacement of losing, like the brain drain in Africa, we don't need that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And it's a whole nother thing when you come to a continent or an area where, especially now that we're dealing with the particular administration that we're dealing with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no reason why people have to go through that emotional, psychological trauma, sometimes spiritual trauma, and even lose your identity. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's northern hemisphere, you lose your good senses. You know how the scripture says, "Bad company ruins good character." We don't need
Yeah.
that. That is so phenomenal. And the fact that the company is paying a great living wage, above a living wage, not like slave labor, because they're that is such a phenomenal opportunity for our families and our young people in the global south. That is, I love it. And I would definitely love
So
to
you can really work with us.
So I think aside from this stream, kindly reach out to us. Let's know where we can have a formal meeting, both to discuss
yeah.
what both of us have in common before now, and this present partnership. We need to share it with you
There's
so
some
that you
things
see,
about it.
yeah, so that you see what and what. Then the one we have earlier, we want you to see what stage it is now and the lights of that.
That's beautiful. And then also that makes me think, I mean, that is beautiful. I will link with you guys. But also one of the things we need here is for ones who really want to go back home or go back to Africa and really leave here. There's a lot of young people who are feeling um, unprotected, unsafe, uh but sometimes when they go to other places in Africa, they're not well prepared. So yes, let's build on this deep think platform or deep talent platform, but also I would love to talk about the opportunities for ones who want to leave here or visit other places and not be in a financial rut when they get back home, when they get to Africa.
Okay.
Very important.
No, be me. I'm sure you know that we have your back when it comes to that. If anybody is coming back to Africa, especially Nigeria, they should reach out to us. Let's have series of meeting. Then, like I've been saying for the past almost 5 years now, that before you carry your luggage and you show up in Africa, please just take some in banking. Then we call it leave of absence. Just take some leave. Come and spend 2 weeks in Africa. Come and spend, when I'm in Africa, maybe in Nigeria. We are based in Nigeria. We can help you settle in Nigeria. You will not even feel it. You understand? You will not feel new. You will not
Or
feel that
any
you're
other
coming. So
African
you
country you
can.
want.
I know what I'm saying. Nigeria uh, happens to forget about whatever news you're hearing about Nigeria. Nigeria still remains the most friendly African country when it comes to taking care of visitors, making people settle in. Nigeria still have that. Look at what is happening in
The
South Africa.
economy of Nigeria.
Look at what is happening in South Africa. And
That
especially,
is a whole nother wow. Okay. That's a whole nother, yeah, look what's happening in South Africa. And that just shows again that I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but yes, I mean it's unbelievable. But then that's the sociological mental condition from being under apartheid for so long that the colonizer got your mind colonized. But yeah, it's ridiculous what happened in Africa with us, Africa.
So if we have any person that is, if you're right there, you are still thinking, oh, I would like to come to Africa. Don't start coming like that. Reach out to us. In short, I think I should put up our WhatsApp number.
And our emails.
+2348179591789. Reach out to us. Let's talk. Let's have series of meetings. Let's prepare your mind down to what, because majority of the time is that people just they just showed up. They don't know what they are they don't know what they are showing up for. You understand? People just show up, they don't know what they are showing up for. Just reach out to us on +2348179591789.
So that you be
That's our
prepared.
WhatsApp. We will have series of online meetings with
What
you.
you want to come
We will even train you on some things that will make you blend in. A lot of people do not know that you don't just show up in Africa and you just show up like that. Everybody can just know both the good, the bad, and the ugly, which are everywhere in the world. They just know that this one is not part of us. No, we will school you. We will even interview you. Thank God we have a background in human resources. We will interview you, ask you relevant questions, what you want to come and settle down, because it's not just to move down. When you move down, what do you want to come and do? What are you interested in? So we will help you based on the answers that you provide. We will help you to tailor your smooth transition, and we will provide hard truth for you. Hard truth. For example, there was this lady that reached out to us later. I think she was already in Nigeria. She was already on her way to Nigeria. She was already in Nigeria. That somewhere, somehow, she was in the wrong hand. Let me just put it that way. Because we just had to rescue her. We had to sweep in to rescue her from that wrong end. And we're like, but we said this thing openly that before you guys move, reach out to us. We know some areas that are good for you to come in and have a relaxed mind. Not that you left the whole of Lagos, you are going to places that we cannot vouch for. We don't want to talk about it. But please just reach out. No be me. Whoever is trying to come to Africa, please let them know that you have a contact. They can come in. If it's an accommodation, we'll show them where they will get the best of accommodation at the cheapest amount. Whatever they are going to pay will be like whatever they are going to pay will be so cheap that it will be like a freebie. So they can use that 2 weeks or 1 month or 3 months or 2 months to see and test the waters around. And when the sweet testing is that if anybody is coming to Africa, you want to settle down, please note that part of the question we'll ask you is, you must be bringing job. You must be solving a problem.
Yes.
You must be coming to solve a problem.
Yes.
If you are coming to Africa to come and look for job here,
yes, you in trouble. You are
in trouble. Because what really sells here is job opportunities. So if you are able to solve, that's what I'm talking about.
So that solution,
the job opportunity lies in the solution you will provide. So
you don't understand. Let's make it this way.
Yeah.
You know, some youths out there, it's all about what you can do. Like we have our own youths now. Like our daughters can edit pictures very well. Like they can do some other things. Let me just keep that cool. And that is really getting them something. So we are not, when we're saying you're creating a solution, it's all about what you can do that is very good to you, and you never knew that so much great things can come out of this for you.
Even if you want to come to Africa, as little as you want to come to Africa, to come and set up a content creation business, you will make it. But if you are coming here, you want to come and apply for a job, oh,
No, it's not.
you can please as well just stay back there and
So
be.
yeah, it's a reciprocated relationship. You know, you're
Yeah.
coming and they're and the ones are coming to help you too. So yeah, it's reciprocated. One person, I don't know if you have you guys ever seen the YouTube family called T3 and Me? I think that is a very phenomenal connection you guys have to make. This young couple from America came to went to Tanzania in 2020, and their name is Tim and the Fords. There's a last name, Tim, and I forgot the wife's name, but she would just call her beautiful,
Wow.
phenomenal. You know what I mean? The Fords, Tim Ford and his wife, T3 and Me. And
Wow.
I think that would be a great networking for you guys because they too once a month have workshops on telling people how to come to Tanzania. And they telling people the same thing. If you're looking for a job, stop it. No, you have to come and make a job, make a solution, be part of the thing. And then they really they have they have connections in they also have connections in Ghana and Ethiopia. And I think now it's time for them to make a connection with you guys in Nigeria.
Wow, that would be
They're partner
fantastic.
based and they're a lovely family. Their young children were born in Tanzania. And I think right now they are so influential because they've helped so many people, both on the continent and in the Northern Hemisphere. I think they're like ambassadors for the African coalition. I forgot the name, forgive me. But so I think it is so imperative for you guys to reach out to T3 and Me. And they're also doing God's work, like you guys are doing God's work, but kind of
Wow.
like on a social basis, social justice basis. They don't even have to say God, God. It's just by their movement, how they work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How they move. And I think it's going to be a great collaboration. So when you reach out to them, let them know Newbie and me, Emmanuel.
Can you drop their line here?
Yes. They're on YouTube. You can find them everywhere.
And what I need is their name. Their name
Um,
on YouTube.
Tim Ford, but their YouTube channel is T3 and Me.
T3
And Me.
and
It comes straight out of Tanzania. So Tim Ford, and why I can't remember his beautiful wife's name for the life of me, but she's also a certified. Now, the one thing about these students, the wife has a degree. She graduated from college here in the States, and then brought her knowledge of botany and herbal remedies into Africa. You know what I mean? So
wow.
she's doing some phenomenal things too. So they remind me, they're like you guys, you know what I'm saying? Talented and blessed and all about the sharing, you know, just like you guys, sharing the knowledge. They're not gatekeepers, they're gate openers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's going to be a great connection.
Well, we look forward to that connection. And just like you just mentioned, for example, if you are seeing this live stream, maybe after the live stream, and you are best, one of the best at what you do in finance, in technology, in compliance, accounting, operations, please do reach out to us on www.deeptalentplatform.com. Go through the job vacancies there as we partner with this organization called Deep Talent that is recruiting for companies in the global north in some of these areas that we have listed out. Reach out, look through, you'll see the salary, compare the salary to what they are paying you in your current job role. You will discover that why not? If not, enroll, get your interview, but you must be very, very good. It's just 1% of the best that they are taking.
Make sure that before you apply on the Deep Talent platform, www.deeptalentplatform.com, you are up to date in what you do. You have the ability to learn and unlearn. You have the ability to adapt to what is really, really ongoing in the world right now, which is AI. You can use AI to solve whatever challenge you're giving at work or whatever problem you have to create a solution for, and make sure that you also work on your character, because the global north companies, they don't joke with time management, accountability, integrity, respect, and all of these character traits that
forms the culture
of that organization. So just make sure you do this and log on to www.deeptalentplatform.com. You have the best yet to come. Yes.
So if you are seeing this video for the first time, don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe to our channel. You want to say something, no be me?
Yes. Our one of our partners just recently had a whole radio show about AI. Again, like they are saying, make sure you have your certification. Make sure you keep on getting your trainings. Be willing to just always up your skills. But what the people with the presenters on this radio show called Black Forward, what they were saying, don't be intimidated by AI, because what they were saying is, and it made so much sense, it's an artificial intelligence, but think of it as 1,000,001 encyclopedias. That's what AI is. It's an encyclopedia, digital encyclopedia, and they just have all the information of most things on there. And the thing about it is knowing how to navigate in that field, knowing how to look up information. You guys remember, I know I'm dating myself, but we knew how to look into the encyclopedias. We had encyclopedias from A to Z, and sometimes you had different sets of encyclopedias. So guys, don't be intimidated. Know that that's just what that is. AI is not smarter than you. It's the information that happens to be out there, but it's all about how to navigate and prompt it to get you the right information, and also for you to also know that it's not always correct. Sometimes you got to correct the AI.
Very well.
Yes.
So it's not the end all and be all, but at the end of the day, the number one AI, the number one alpha intelligence that we need to contact is God, our Father. That's the number one. That's the all.
True. So true.
Thank you, guys. Just one in case they heard AI, they got intimidated. No, it's just 1,000,000 encyclopedias, and it's all learning how to prompt it and get the information that you need.
Prompt engineering. Yes, the right prompt engineering. And it's just, you've said it all. AI, it's not here to take away your job. It's here to help you to increase your productivity on your job. And it's all about knowing the right AI tool for which task. So you do understand? So it's called prompt engineering, knowing the right prompts that will give you the right things that you would have done maybe for an hour. AI will do it for you in less than 10, 15 minutes. So it's just to help you increase your productivity. You are still going to guide the AI. Like Nubimi said, AI can really be wrong. So you are the one that will still need your intelligence. So people without AI, they tend to meet. But if you can really work with AI and still know that AI has limitations, but you work with all the advantages that it has, you're going to be really good and you're going to excel in this world. But as she said, it's really God that is the number one.
And on the lifestyle side,
it's a tool that we can help. It's like going from horse and carriage to vehicles. It's still a tool that helps us to move faster and more efficient. But don't forget, don't be mean to your AI now.
And don't also try to be like this young child that this Gen Z that just resumed at his workplace, and the boss said, "Why are you not able to perform this task?" And the guy was like, "How do I go about it?" The employer said, "Use your head." The young guy just went on ChatGPT and typed, "How
How do I use my head? It's true.
This is not common. There's a few people who got
It's not really funny, but do you know it actually happened? It's actually happened.
How do I use my head?
Gen Z said,
Imagine.
he went to ask ChatGPT, how do I use my head? And it's from your side.
So please, as a wrap up today, there is no day that new people will show up, and it will not be an interesting time. We really appreciate every one of us that have joined us on this live stream tonight, and we want to tell you the fact is, no matter how skill opens the door for you, no matter how your exposure to craft, to competency, ability to do work, to present the nice slide, to run the analysis for business organizations and the likes of them, what will promote you, what will make you last long in any organization is nothing but your character. If you are character deficient, sorry, you have no future. But if you are skill deficient, but your character is intact, your character will push you to work on your skill. And for those of you that are reaching out at us, sending us chat that you want to work remotely, please note that these organizations that are recruiting in the global north, they are looking for men and women of talent and character. Because it is the same character that will help you to be true to embarking on needed research so that your job delivery remains top notch. And when it comes to remote work, character is what will form your boss in checkmating you to ensure that you are actually paying back the organization, running, what's it called, working while you are supposed to work, so that you can turn out the best of results that is needed. Okay. So with that being said, newbie me, can you give us your your 1 minute conclusion for tonight's live stream?
My conclusion was this was some very important information, very innovative information and inspiring. So all the I'm all in with everything that he said. And we look forward to continue partnering. Our organization, Game Amp Play, looks forward to continue the partnership with Cetros and other ones and reach out to them or us, gameamp.org, if you have any questions. And yeah, I'm very, thank you so much.
Can you please type your website, gameampme.com? Can you type it so that I can display it, please?
No problem. I'll do that right now.
Again, for you. And while you are typing it, please, we need to have that meeting where, because we need to dedicate a day for your project. I've been seeing a lot of your projects on Facebook,
Instagram,
Facebook and Instagram. Yeah.
Yes.
And I've been seeing a lot of your projects on Facebook and Instagram. Please, we need, was it Facebook?
Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's both because I think that's connected. Instagram.
Yeah, I'm only seeing you on Instagram.
So please, we really need, because you can imagine, we have been partnering with several organizations ever since we started coming back online.
Thank goodness.
and yours deserves more.
Thank you so
Yours,
much. We're
yours,
doing
Of
the
your
best.
character.
yours deserves more. And whenever I see your programs, I'm like, wow, you are not tired. You are just dropping different versions and the likes. And I can see the joy in the lives of your youth. And there is this kind of Bible passage that is flowing through my mind. Blessed are thou amidst American youth.
Okay.
Well,
So
thank
Okay,
you
we're
guys are
waiting.
inspiration, and thank God, thank the Creator Yahweh Elohim. He's helping us keep the capacity and pacing ourselves. So we want to thank the participants, our partners, yourself, and most important, the Most High and Yeshua for giving us the strength to get through it. So yes, I thank you guys so much for your love and support.
then when is the birthday for His Excellency Haile Selassie?
And for Haile Selassie, his birthday
Yeah.
is officially July 23rd. He was born in
Whoa,
1892. So we did
whoa.
the July 23rd. But we did our event a couple of days after. We did it on July 26th, but it was so beautiful. And I want to thank everybody for showing up, the vendors, the participants, the young people. Again, we just did a lot of work. We did a lot of education on who Haile Selassie, Emperor Haile Selassie is, so that, to dispel a lot of the misinformation, no Rastafari's.
No, no, being me. We are going to fight you on this.
Okay.
You did not carry us along. This would have been one of the best times to really do something before that date. You
Well,
understand?
it's
Would
going
have
to, the great thing is we're going to make it annual. So every,
okay.
so every year we're going to carry you along with the
Correct. Correct. Correct.
promise.
So
We promise.
in 1 minute, can you please tell us what you do on www.gameampme.org?
Okay, we provide skills development and cultural literacy through art, theater, media, production development, and promotion, and
Mhm.
promoting good causes in our community and getting our youth developing the skills, literacy comprehension, cultural understanding, and helping to amplify their voice, whether it's through art, theater, media, even agriculture. So just building up the societies, and we connect and link and help enhance our youth opportunities. And when you have an opportunity, feel free. I think that we our youth did a podcast, a 5 series podcast with KZFR FM. You can check us out on Instagram or Facebook under Game Amp. And our Instagram is Ganja, but just check out Game Amp and Ja. So you'll kind of see how we really promote and enhance other producers and artists and community organizers, and really link them with our youth to make a better community. So that's what we do.
Wow. Do you have a YouTube channel now?
Yes.
We have
Yes.
several.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
this is the one, Game Amp NM. This is one that we have, and we have Game Amp Me. You know what I'm saying? So, but our Game Amp NM, New Mexico, is dedicated to our youth production. And again, if they go on the website, they can plug in, big up our
YouTube
our
channel.
what they call it, the people who do the website, our website developer Jean Michard, who's from Haiti. He lives here
Wow.
from IET, and he's a brilliant website designer, and has helped us out. And he also has an organization called Sharing Blessings with two others, where he helps Haitian students in Haiti. So big him up. He helped out our website, and he too is going to be relocating back to IET, just to help it out there, and to just to
No, no,
give.
me. When are you going to bring your team on this podcast?
What we'll do is we will talk on WhatsApp to see what's
Okay.
up, and then we'll
Okay.
schedule something. But definitely, sometime this month would be so phenomenal. Would be
We are,
so.
we are waiting. We are waiting for you. We are waiting for you. We just want to host all you guys because you are doing wonderfully well. And there is this guy that I'm always seeing beating the African drum, and I'm like, wow, wow, this is fantastic. So we look forward to meeting with you and your team so that we can have a robust handshake. And uh, maybe when we meet, I will also be introducing you to a guy that developed SEMA abacus. Do you know what an abacus is?
Isn't that accounting, an abacus? Isn't it like a?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. I remember having one when I was little, and I think my daughter, definitely, my daughter has one here. But
Wow.
what kind of abacus? It sounds like some new improved abacus. What did you say?
SEMA abacus.
SEMA abacus.
Yeah, and it's very fun field. So based on when we meet, we'll talk more about that. We'll try and see how we can exchange partners exchange and the likes. We can see what so that the idea is that we benefit each other's youth, each other of our youth that are under our spare. The African youth, the American youth, they benefit from this side and that side so that we can have that cultural mix to the benefit of our young populace. So with that being said, we want to say thank you, everyone. We sincerely appreciate you. Nubimi, don't forget to chat us up on our on our WhatsApp.
And so that building the bridge, we will. As soon as I'm done with it, I will give y'all a call.
Okay.
And as we wrap up on this,
unless you want us to schedule, because I know it's probably nighttime right now. We can schedule something on Friday. I'll connect and we'll get our schedules together so we can WhatsApp efficiently.
That'll be better.
So
wonderful. Give thanks.
It's really nice having Nubimi this day. Our character, since the way we've known her, has been outstanding. And as we conclude on this character, the place of character in the workplace episode, remember that your character is actually who you are when no one is watching or grading you. Your reputation is what people think of you, which can actually be accurate, it can be exaggerated, and it can actually be false. But know that your reputation can be built over time as positive just for a season. If it doesn't merge with your character, who you actually are, the character gap is going to show off very soon, and that real you will show up because character is the root while reputation is just the shadow it casts. So make sure you don't lose your joy as we end this episode. And your joy is your strength, and my strength comes from the Holy Spirit. Make sure you connect to your source of strength. Thank you so very much. It's really nice having you.
Give our love to your beautiful children. And I know they have built their characters so wonderful. And like the scripture says, what is in the dark will come to light. Okay. So even, so that could be a good thing. Because even if you're, how you behave when no one's looking will come to light. Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. So praises to you guys and give love and hugs to your babies. Give thanks.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you so very much.
And to everyone watching,
bye,
catch you, love you. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to like and share.